You're live now.
All righty. Assalamu alaikum. Popkeys. Basheer Muhammad. Brother Captain. Assalamu alaikum. How the black nation doing tonight? I pray all is well on our planet. But knowing is not completely what we want it to be. Take over time, black people. We at war. The only problem that we have become too comfortable in America up under these conditions. If I can get mine up good, you figure out how you're going to get yours. We ain't rolling like that no more. In the most holy name of Almighty God Allah, who came to us in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, the great Mahdi, who was to come and has come to restore we who were lost from our own nation of Islam, and to destroy those who have destroyed us. Thou our God, O Allah, we are thy people. Deliver us from our murderers, and we serve and obey thee all the days of our lives, and we teach our children to submit to thee, to that unequaled love and mercy for thou. And thanks to you, O Allah, for making manifest to us, our enemy, the devil, and help us, O Allah, to live the life and die the death of a Muslim. I bear witness no God but thee, and I bear witness the most honorable and humble Elijah Muhammad is your last and greatest apostle. Allahu Akbar. Assalamu alaikum again to the black family. Jumping right on in because I'm pretty much a bottom line man. I let somebody else fill in all the details. Then when I took a speed reading class, you want to learn what's in the paragraph, read the first sentence and the last. If you want all the details, read what's in between. Understand what I'm trying to tell you, black folks. But it's our time to rise and it's our time to shine now. But we got some work to do. And there's requirements. There's a requirements to becoming a God. Not just saying it, not just lip service. These are some of the obligations that we have to fulfill within ourselves. But I say, black man, the carrier of life, the one that carried the seed of life in his testicles. Black man, that's why they call you God, because you carry the life source. But we have to change. And I'm gonna hit you up a little bit tonight. But first I want to start out with shout out to the baby. Oak Town. Showed up and showed out. Dame Dash, 19 keys. Packed house, had to put down more seats. People brought their children. People brought their children. Business people, owners, people from all walks of life showed up to hear the message. They tired of hearing all this mumbo jumbo that's not lifting the black nation at all. They tired of hearing about vote or die. Don't you remember this last election? You had all these celebrities and activists were putting out all these little short programs and advertisements talking about vote or die. Well, we voted and we're still dying. So now the next cycle coming around, they're telling you to do the same thing. And then, it's how you vote and what you voting for and who you voting for. You understand what I'm saying? So actually, I seen Mr. Fab at the event. I whispering it, brother, you need to run for mayor, bro. I said, a lot of people like you, some people don't. Well, you win or lose. You become a political player in the process. But people will come to you, brother, If you finish third or fourth, you get 4, 5, 6, 10,000 votes. Normally in Oakland election, only 40,000 come out. So who's ever running for office is gonna come to you for your endorsement. Oakland is not the same to me. But I want to thank the brothers, Green Shield Security, for the Muslims, the soldiers for coming out, putting security on top of security. There was event security. I appreciate those that are there to put down security. But then the Muslims come out, the soldiers, solidatus. We put security on top of security, make sure nothing gonna jump off, make sure the people were safe as well as the presenters in the event. And it went very, very well, very, very powerful. Thank Brother Abdul, Brother Ansar, Brother Fahim, and the other brothers that came out and showed up. You know, this is the way we're supposed to operate. And another thing, we had to remove brothers and sisters jealous and envy. We should learn how to support one another. You know, that's what we should do. But I'm gonna jump right over in. Well, I do have some things to say tonight. We just try to figure out the best way to say it. And I want to say to you, little brothers out here that have your platforms, it's gonna come a time where you all have to be careful about talking about the nation and things you're saying about your mouth. Y'all taking on titles of generals and all of this. Well, if you're the general for this day and time, then what you would be trying to do is build up coalitions in the Black nation so we can learn to operate as one. And what you're good at, that's what you can do. But y'all want to attack the teachings. You want to attack Muhammad, you want to attack the minister. But then I check your background. Most of you got the title general, but you ain't never been on the battlefield. You've never been on the battlefield. Allies, you pushing the division, practicing the same thing that the Caucasian practice on the whole damn planet, divide and conquer. A lot of things you all are saying, you guessing that. You don't really have the knowledge to even you believe something, but you don't know, you don't know. Understand what I'm saying? Black folks, it's time out for that. We got to take it on the responsibility of building the nation for ourselves. And we have to learn how to discern who's with us and who's not with us. A lot of us will be left behind, will be fuel for the fire. And the only thing that will save you will be the mercy of the law. Period. You are too comfortable in the white man's house. He can't give us justice. He can't give us freedom, equality, peace, love, and happiness, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, Black man, Black woman. If we think we can solve our problem by dropping a piece of damn paper in the ballot box to be all, to cover everything for us, then that's the wrong strategy. If you use it on the state and local level where you got the majority of the population and you vetting candidates and supporting them or her financially, it makes a lot of sense. We can take more so on a local level. But you got this white man in the White House that talked about Black people, stood up with the Southern racists, shoulder to shoulder, and called us animals, passed laws to incarcerate us and to take away our rights. Now all of a sudden we putting all our eggs in the basket with Joe Biden. America is damn near through. A house divided shall fall. They played all that damn division on the black nation. Well, look at them. Their house is divided. Their house is totally corrupt. Y'all can't say nothing about black folks, white man, white woman. Y'all got all the power, so it seems. But y'all can't get along. Y'all corrupt. So you got corruption that's spread all across America. Crime is up in America because you got criminal politicians as your example. Talking about law and order. Y'all don't even follow your own laws unless it's beneficial to oppress the people. You got a white boy Trump that broke every law in the book. And y'all debating whether you should lock him up. I ain't got no respect for your legal system at all, period. Because it's too damn biased. Things that y'all lock up us up for, the white man is doing it all. Outright inciting violence in America, intervening in an investigation on your brother. Understand what I'm saying? So when you see these things, black people, you should be saying to yourself, how in the hell can we separate? How can we get out of this condition? This house is going down. America is like a bullseye on the world stage now. Everybody's plotting on how to take America out. And since we sit in America, we're going to go down with it. The Chinese go to war, the Russians go to war, the Iranians go to war, and some of those nations in South America go to war that don't like America. Well, we sitting on the battlefield with America, with these white boys. They ain't gonna overlook you. When they drop them bombs, you going down right along with them. We need to learn to separate. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna jump into my tidbits a little bit. We got to do more, black man. We're not doing enough. Muslims in the Nation of Islam, you ain't following the teachings the way you should. You're not executing the way you should. You mark time marking. We love Farrakhan. But you don't love them that damn much. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing enough. Yeah, you go out into the neighborhoods, we do that. But your resources are the people. Pool your resources. Let's start building up industry. You got farmland. You understand what I'm saying? In various states in this country, we should be shipping produce into the city, selling it left and right. We can be setting up fish farms. We can set up our own silos, our own mills. We can make our own brick down here in Georgia with all this clay dirt, building our own homes. And we can undercut the market with our product. I don't know, like Muhammad say, put out a good product, but make it affordable. We can build our resources up. You got brothers and sisters buying land all over America. And you strategically support those that's in a close proximity from Atlanta to Michigan. And everything up and down that corridor, we can service. Just like the Chinese talking about the Silk Road. Well, we can put the Black Road together. You understand what I'm saying? But we can pay people to grow wholesome food, and we ship it out into our communities. You understand what I'm saying? It just takes proper planning to get the job done. All the professional people that you have in the Nation of Islam, and we sitting still. I'm gonna tell you what the messenger say. Not what I say, but I'm going to tell you what the messenger say about this situation. We're not doing enough. It ain't enough to put on that FOI uniform, brothers. To put that suit and get that suit on and get that clean cut. Understand what I'm saying? It's nation time. We have to start building. We have to start putting things on the ground. Food, clothing, and shelter. Pooling your resources. And the message to the black man, did y'all miss that or something? Huh? And I got the right to speak to you on this level because I'm speaking out of love. Because the thing I'm speaking about, we have done and continue to do. We're taking the teaching of Muhammad and executing them, incorporated it all the way down into our families. Black man, black woman. We have to move together. We need businessmen in the Nation of Islam to know how to take care of business so business can take care of us. We have really everything is in place. We don't have no health clinics. We're not dealing with the mental health issues in our community. Our people don't have nowhere to go. We can set up health clinics, get our certification, get our paperwork. We have doctors, we got physicians, we got nurses, we got psychologists. We got all of that in the nation. We got brilliant minds in the nation that's relate on how to take care of business. But you got to remove those blocks that's in the way. You understand? It's takeover time going on down the line in our community. In our community, we got all these brothers and these sisters that's selling the black nation out, that's buying into this white supremacist agenda. You understand what I'm saying? Talking about drill music. The only thing is, it just, what it really is saying is just kill music. Y'all taking contracts from these white boys. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have no integrity for the black nation. You don't even have the consciousness to say, hey, the broke as I am, I can't do that. I cannot continue to corrupt the minds of my people. When you listen to some of the lyrics that you brothers and sisters got in your music, like in the 80s, what they do, they brought the crack in. After things were worked out and came up from the 60s to the 70s, things started selling back in, then they brought that crack in, dropped it on the black community. Fast forward to 2023, what they do, they brought in the music. You understand? That corrupts the mind of our youth. I heard one brother say, man, I used to vibe with such and such. He said, man, I was young, you know, and I listened to the beat, and I was popping. But said when I got older, and I really started to listen to the music, he said, man, what the hell? Is this what they putting in their music? How to beat up women, how to rape one another, how to drop mollies on them, how to ride down and shoot somebody, your own brother, your own sister. Negro can't shoot a pistol and kill the wrong damn person because you're too punk-fied. You get your funky butt up out the car and do what the hell you got to do. No, it's takeover time. Under Elijah Muhammad, I was told, said, one day we got to go through our community. We got to clean it up. You brothers shouldn't even be allowed to perpetuate music that creates self-hate amongst us. That's a violation. And you should pay the price. If you don't know, you don't know. That's something different. But once you know, you understand? We can't allow you all to continue to murder our people and perpetuate self-hatred. And the white man sitting back there, look at these niggas, Billy Job, doing a good job. They light up one of them big old cigars. You understand? And blow smoke rings because they got us where they want us. You selling dope in our community. I see all our people that strung out on the curb, standing damn in the middle of the street, brother, with their pants down, damn near, mind gone, Sisters sleeping on sidewalks, eating out of garbage cans. Little babies suffering at home, ain't got a damn thing to eat. Trying to find a way. Some of them moving around from hotel to hotel, from shelter to shelter. Because they people strung out. Grandmama's taking care of the babies. Fathers gone, mothers gone. But we got Negroes running around with diamond and gold on their neck. They done bought from the white boy off the death of our people. Now we got to go through and clean our community up, brothers and sisters. Understand? When we came up, we didn't allow that. You couldn't be breaking in our people's houses and stuff. Yeah, man, we snatch your butt up. Yeah, we kidnap you and throw your funky butt in the trunk of that damn car. And when we got through dealing with you and talking with you, you ain't never thought about breaking in another brother's house again. If you thought about it, you sure in the hell didn't act on it. Understand? We as black men cannot allow these house niggas of America to continue to destroy our people. They know the difference between right and wrong. But I got love for my people, but I don't love you that damn much. Brothers out here that know better. People applauding you for bringing in death, selling drugs like you a kingpin. You understand what I'm saying? But you bring death and destruction into our community? Hell no. Time is up for that. Time for them tippy-toe soldiers. Them tippy-toe soldiers to come to the forefront. Organize. Highly, highly dangerous, but humble at the same damn time. It's our job, black man. We waiting on a white man. He's the one that created this environment. You think he gonna change something? Understand what I'm saying? It's on us. It's wartime. It's wartime. But let me jump into my tidbits. It says, how you think creates how you feel, black people. And how you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. And that vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. We've been emotional for a long time over all these killings, but hell, what has your vibration attracted? Has it brought you closer to your freedom, justice, and equality? Is the question. We need to make a change. Am I right or am I wrong? We need to build a nation. And a nation requires knowledge. Of self. Brothers try to teach the brothers and sisters to give you the knowledge of self. Everybody finds something wrong with what you got to say, but they're not doing anything. They don't have a plan. They don't have an agenda. You don't have a vision for your freedom. We studied knocking on the door. Like Lazarus sat by the gate of the white man begging him for something to eat. We begging him to give us our freedom, our justice, our equality, our equity. You begging him to give you real knowledge that stands on the truth, that's on the square. What the hell wrong with us? I'm talking to the soldiers in the field now. Some of y'all would dismiss this message, dismiss it then, but get the hell out the way. Because we're going to walk right over your butt. Understand? It's wartime. Women ain't protected. Women got to get back in line, got to get back on the fold. Black man, you got to get on the square. You know, we criticize one another openly. Talking about the black man ain't this, the black woman ain't that. Well, some of that could be true. But this is the condition that we've been raised in, to be savages. But it's takeover time. Yeah. brothers and sisters, that exceedingly great army will rise up. And one of the first things we got to do is clean up our community. Say it again. First thing we got to do is go in our community and clean it up. Of course, we will be challenged. We up for the challenge. Understand what I'm trying to say? Black folks, we can't allow y'all to run rampshot in our community anymore. We used to go out, people call us. The young soldiers took over their houses and we go move them out. And I took over the block, we would go move them out. Y'all got to go. They got an Arab store sitting across the street, holding the package, working with the drug dealers in the community and all this old type of stuff. No. Waste no time with your head. We went shut them down. Understand? It take but 2 soldiers, send out a pair, send out a team. Understand what I'm saying? I mean, we had an incident one time out in North Richmond. Called an older gentleman that owned a London mat and all the property out there, called us in. And this is things that we used to do and we do today. So we took over the London mat for him and set it directly across the street from the Arab store. His name was Hassan, one of them Yemenis. And they running drugs all up through there. You know, people scared to come down the street because it wasn't number one way in, one way out. So we would bring the fruit in on the weekend and 25, 30 brothers. I had a brother, we have a FOI class, we set the speaker up so they hear us teaching. And you know, we were drilling and what have you. So one night they had what they call the Project Trojans. And we had a confrontation with them one night. We went across the street to the store. Well, they're running everything up out of there. And, you know, we went up in there and some of the leaders, we went in there and they were talking that big six talk too, talking big six talk. But we was under instructions. You know, just go in and take a look, don't do nothing. So we said, okay. So I walked back out, went back across the street and asked Dr. Bates, we need to make an example. Let me make an example. He said, go ahead on. So we went up in there and shit. We went in there, started tying up the whole damn store. Everybody ran up out of there. The chiefs ran up out of there and all this old type of stuff. You understand? But because they didn't have too far to go because they had the projects and some other spots around the corner. So they put out a call, woo-de-hoo, all this old type of stuff. And yeah, about 100 of them showed up. They ain't about 25 of us though. We trained up, fully fit, highly qualified. They ain't afraid of nothing. You understand? So they come back around deep, 100 deep, throwing up their signs and all that old type of stuff. Now we got to face off. Now they didn't call the police in. There's only one way in, you got to remember that, but they in the back of us. Now they ain't trying to break it up, break it up. They want to see what's going to go down. They got all their big old rock wallers and all that old type of stuff. So, you know, brothers, I said, hit the T-stand, hit that T-stand, it's a good day to die. You understand? Once brother hit that T-stand, they looked and said, damn, these brothers are serious. You understand? Now they got straps. So we moving up and down the ranks. Because I'm looking for that leadership. And I seen the brother that I knew that one of the leaders called him out, look, brother, this is what's getting ready to go down. You understand? We ain't going nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? But you all gonna have to stop this foolishness, selling the drugs and terrorizing the elders in the community. Understand what I'm saying? So eventually, they recognized it was best to let these Muslims alone. Understand? So that kind of got tapered down. But we left a 4-man team, including myself and 3 other brothers, right in the middle of their territory, at the London mat. We had 2 up, 2 down. I mean, the 2 men was on post. You do a 2-hour shift. 2 men step up, we cover the front, the back, 1 on the roof. Now that's on y'all. After that, the next night they called a community meeting at the community center. They had a big meeting up there. They even had the police there. Even before the meeting started, they go shooting in the air. Ta, 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 ta. I guess they figured we were scared to walk up the street. I told the brother, come on, brother, let's roll. Understand? We walked right down the middle of the damn street while they were shooting. Went on up in there. Understand? They had a meeting. Things got tampered down, and we started developing a relationship with the brothers and the spokesmen for that community. You understand what I'm saying? This is the way we got to move. Black people, we got to go out here and put a stop to some of this. We got to have a code of conduct and a protocol. How y'all gonna come back in our community and be celebrated when your music is telling us to murder and teaching self-hatred and you selling out to the white man? But you applaud it. But your little chains is around your neck and all y'all is banging and doing and hunting one another. It's over with. Take over time. Black man, black woman. We got to build a nation for ourselves. We got to go into high mathematics, engineering, civil engineering, construction engineering, mechanical engineering, and all these other things that we need to do to build a black nation. We got all our brilliant minds. Brother, 16 years old, I had the highest IQ score in the nation, 16 years old. But where's that mind power going? Straight into the white nation. We developed the internet. Where all the mind power and the resources going? To the white man. We need to bring in research and development and industry into our communities. You all have that knowledge yourself, brothers and sisters. What you doing? What you doing? Sitting on it. Understand what I'm saying? Some of you Muslims got to kill all that jealousy and envy in you. And I'm going to let you know what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said about this. Let me get to it, though. Let me finish up with my little tidbits. It says, praying with images. Direct your prayer to the back of your head, to that pineal gland. See, imagine it, black folks. You pushing the prayer out. But visualize it and pray, push it to the back of the head. Understand? You might have learned something. You dig? It says the sun does not condemn the filth that's in the water, that's on the earth. The sun shines on it and raises it and purifies it. Black man, we belong to Allah, God himself. It says first and foremost, the knowledge of self, just be yourself, our true self. But the problem is you don't know. You don't know. It's to incarnate the principles of righteousness in oneself. That's your power. That's the key. If we did, we would never wittingly or unwittingly prey on our own community with violence, selling out for things. Black people, the abuse of your wives and daughters, destroy our mental faculties and bodies through harmful foods and substances. Why we need to grow our food. That's why we need to stop putting out all this harmful, destructive music. That's why we need to develop our own educational system, where they're destroying the minds of your children with all this homosexual, LGBTQ, whatever the hell they want to call it. You understand what I'm saying? In the public school systems, teaching your babies at 4 and 5 years old in comic books. You understand how to be a queer? Who gave them that right to even teach your children that? You know, advocated all your power. All you do is get on radio shows and talk programs and talk about the damn prophet. Keeping hope alive. That's why they keep Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson out in front of you all the damn time with that generation that they got following them. Remind me of the story of Musa with Moses. See, that generation gonna die off. They got to die off. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're a detriment to the black community, and some of them mean well. You understand what I'm saying? But they hold on to that old way of life. Well, you think master is going to save you. That's why you got them damn white Jesus all over the wall in black churches. It says, we must inspire the desire to be gods in the black nation. Oh, yes. It requires a change in the lifestyle, change in diet, our rules of conduct, etc. Discipline, self-denial, spiritual development, being humble, and fearless. Understand? We have been robbed of the power through depriving us of the knowledge of self. We must become rulers of Allah. The Creator said he created man to do what? To rule. Black man, black woman, black child. But do you talk about the rulership? Is that in your conversation? Do you talk about the desire to have power and control over your own environment? When have y'all ever called a meeting on rulership, on power and control? Anytime I see you call something black, y'all end up dancing all the damn time. Don't come out with any type of agenda. We got all these old raggedy black politicians talking about a damn job. I don't want no damn job. Ownership, rulership. Yeah, we want to take America. It's ours. We built it. And when we get through with you, America, we're going to take our whole damn planet back. Or we're going to clean our community up. This is what the black man got to do. And start putting institutions in our community. Start supplying our own needs in our community. Start patrolling and protecting our own community. You understand what I'm saying? These are things that we can do with finance and support ourselves. Set up our own black bank. Develop our own in-house banking. Contribute to the pot every week and every month till you build up capital and invest it. You can have an investment group. You can have a group that goes out and research and develop business. We finance our own self. You understand? We put it in the Dow. Put it in the blockchain. Well, that agreement cannot be broken. You understand what I'm saying? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, unite up under righteous unity. Divine unity is the key. But all this front, all this flossing, and you ain't doing a damn thing, the hell with that. It says, let me tell you some of your ability. It says when man unites, we must become rulers of self and the planet. Take over time. When man unites with his divine self, he becomes a God. Understand? Some of your abilities, some of the powers that you possess when you clean yourself up. You have the power of telepathy, levitation, black man, that there, you know, your words. You can use your words, can move rocks. Understand? And mountains, and change the course of rivers. That's your power. We down here messing around in preschool. We got all this power that exists within us. But we asking the white man to do for us what we can do for ourselves because he would never do it. Yeah, we got to go in our community, clean it up now. And set that clean glass up, brother. You can drink from this damn glass, partner. Because you ain't got long on our damn planet if you want to continue to go through our community and bring death and construction and destruction in our community, being a damn tool for the white man. No, take over time. You understand? Take your butt right off the damn planet, if need be. I know, you know, most people ain't gonna talk like this. I'm gonna tell you, this is the time we living in. It's wartime. It's time to rise and take over. Understand what I'm trying to tell you, black folks? This is where the black man got to start moving. In a lot of cases, we got to move in secrecy. Understand? Can't tell everyone what you're doing. You got too many informers in our community that's been placed strategically. You got them all in the nation. You got them a neighbor next door working for the government. You got these young bucks out here working for the enemy. They get a damn contract. Brother get a little money and want to floss in front of the black nation. Talk that black talk. But at the same time, they really ain't about a damn thing because behind back the closed door, they bending over. Understand? That brother not effing around. I ain't heard a word from him since they locked the leader up. Understand what I'm trying to say? Shut them down of one little incident. Dig what I'm saying? Well, you don't follow that weak leadership. Understand what I'm saying? You had the minister that told y'all what to do. This wartime. But damn it, act like it. Y'all just want to continue to be entertained by the minister. Damn, y'all love it, then show them you love them. Hell. You talking about love? Hell, I don't mean nothing to me. You ain't been a damn thing. You show me no real love. You ain't building nothing. We ain't brought in no institutions yet. You don't have no import and export going on. We ain't making that real connection. They had Brother Akbar, though. He was the international spokesman. He made some connection. But as a whole, you brothers ain't doing nothing. Black man in America sitting still. All we doing is complaining and getting emotional every time they show that they kill one of us. But they very seldom show you white folk being murdered and maimed like that. And these poor crackers that's on the street begging the hell, I ain't got no sympathy for them. No, that's where they need to be. Y'all done stole every damn thing. And you on the corner with a damn sign. You understand what I'm saying? Black men standing on the corner looking raggedy with a damn sign. You understand? Black men checking the garbage can. Sitting in front of Quick Trip, begging for money. You understand? So they go get a damn hit. Understand what I'm trying to say, black folk? Hell no. Black folks. We got to do what we got to do. Just that damn simple. This is Honorable Elijah Muhammad, a message to the black man. Since y'all said Basheer talking that talk, the hell you think? I'm going to tell you what Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. He said the black man in America faces a serious economic problem today, and the white race of Christianity cannot solve it. You, the so-called American Negro, with the help of Allah, can solve your own problem. Listen, the truth must be recognized by the black man. He himself, the truth must be recognized by the black man. He himself has assisted greatly in creating this serious problem of unemployment, insecurity, and lack. Have we not? Have we not? Before the black man can begin to gain economic security, he must be awakened from the dead and gain knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, which will enable him to follow my teachings. Islam and only Islam will point the way out of entanglement of want in the midst of plenty. In the midst of plenty, we on the sidewalks of America. In the midst of plenty, we sit in the shelters of America. In the midst of plenty, we standing in the middle of the damn street with a sign talking about, I need something to eat. You understand? Black man, black woman, hell no. It says Islam and only Islam will point the way out of this entanglement of want in the midst of plenty. For the followers of Islam, a true religion of the black nation. Listen what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, family. Know thyself and be yourself. Islam makes a true brother to a brother. Islam makes a true brother to a brother. Y'all need to start acting on that, Muslim. If this be true, how can a believer Muslim be a true brother, to another believer and boycott his brother? and support his enemy. You understand what I'm saying, black folks? The believer in truth, Islam must stop looking up to the white race for justice and take the following steps to correct this problem. Acknowledge and recognize that you are a member of the created nation and act accordingly. This action in the name of Allah requires you as a Muslim to set an example for the lost fowl, your brothers in the wilderness of North America. We got to set that example, brother. The hell y'all doing? This requires action and deeds, not words and lip service. The following blueprint shows the way. All this damn talk. Shut the hell up and let's do something. Recognize the necessity for unity and group operations, activities, and parentheses. Stop wanting criticism of everything that is black owned and black operated. You know how people ain't got the etiquette down all the way for running the business. You come into a black owned business sometimes, damn, look like they got mad when you come through the door. You know, don't know how to greet you. Don't know how to really sell. Don't know how to thank you once you purchase your product and make you feel welcome, because they don't know when Allah sent you through that door, that's your blessing. You understand? Know how to give supreme customer service. Put out the finest product possible. You understand what I'm saying? Know how to operate your business and practice the art, the proper handling of people. But let me move on. It says, keep in mind, jealousy destroys from within. It says, observe the operation of the white man. He is successful. He makes no excuses for his failures. He works hard in a collective manner. You do the same. Everybody want to be the damn leader. They ain't led a damn thing. Yeah. If there are 6 or 8 Muslims with knowledge and experience of the grocery business, pool your knowledge. Open a grocery store and you work collectively and harmoniously together in a cooperation, not a corporation, but a cooperation amongst one another. Allah will bless you with success. Understand what I'm trying to say? All we got to do is get in action, black man, black woman. Try to make a lie out of Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad. He done told you all we got to do is work together collectively. Let's see if Elijah Muhammad was telling us a lie, which I know he wasn't. Put it in motion. Pool your resources. And every city we go in, you should have some type of industry. You got a mosque, of course. You might have a little barbershop. Some of you got little restaurants and stuff like that, which is good. Even with that, if you open up your restaurants and you have 5, 6, 7 brothers and sisters, then you pool your resources and increase your purchasing power. You buy collectively like the Asians do. They buy supplies, you understand, from their own kind, pool their resources, and then those resources come in from out of China, then they distribute it to one another. We can't do none of that. You're buying all this damn Gucci stuff. You're buying all the diamonds and gold that the white man done stole from you. Damn shame. If there are those with knowledge of dressmaking, merchandising, trades, maintenance, pool such knowledge. Do not be ashamed to seek guidance and instruction from the brother or sister who has more experience, education, and training than you have had. Accept his or her assistance, black folks. But we ain't never been ashamed here. We be looking for the brother with them doctorate degrees. Because I ain't never felt less. Because I know I can hire you. You got knowledge in that field. You got knowledge in the medical field. When we put our organizational chart together, you got to be on there. But hell, I got enough sense to run the damn business. You understand? You got the title. But hell, I got the ownership. We got the ownership. Work collectively with one another. See, we don't like paperwork. We don't like doing the paperwork, filling out the requirements and stuff to get things moving. I know that a lot of us run from that paperwork. You understand? Because a lot of you don't understand. All you do is sit down and read and study it. Ask the damn question if you don't know. But get in motion. Allah put those people right in your path that you need, black people. No excuses at all. White man ain't making none. How the hell you making something? Want to blame the white man for that too? The white man spends his money with his own kind. Y'all spend all your money with the other kind. Trying to keep up with the so-called Joneses. Buying all that designer stuff. You charge a brother or sister that got a black-owned company to just wear their stuff to get their name out there so you can market it because people know you. But y'all wear the white boy stuff for free. Think you got status in the white man's house. Think over that. It says, take a lesson from the Chinese and the Japanese and go give employment assistance to your own kind. You don't see no black folk working in Chinatown, Japantown, do you? Hell no. When they are in need, this is the first law of nature. Defend and support your own kind. True Muslims do this. True Muslims do this, black man. True Muslims do this, Muslim. Understand what I'm saying? Damn right. Besides, the so-called American Negro has been deceived and misled. He has become a victim of deception. He is today in the worst economic condition of North America. Are we not? Unemployment is mounting, and he feels it most. When they get through integrating AI, you'll be further under the bottom. 19 Keys trying to put y'all ahead of the game. The EYL with this new technology, brother, red pill and blue pill are very steeped in this technology. They putting it out there for the people to gain. Snatch on to it. We need a new educational program for our young people. When they get from that age of 13 to 14 and on up to the 19, maybe 20. These young brothers want to know how to develop technology because they in it right now. They on their phone, they be in their room, working with different programs and stuff like that. They don't know the coding and other aspects of this technology. That's where we come in at. Understand what I'm saying? That's why the BWO is so valuable. Well, that was part of the meeting that they had, the conference that they had in Oakland. The educational part to get to the minds of our young people. And everybody that was in it, anybody should have been there to help support that. You understand what I'm saying? The hell wrong with y'all? I called you out. Matter of fact, I didn't see too many brothers in the nation there at all. Call it like I see. You got to come up out of there. We ain't set tripping. We all what? Like the minister say, on the piano, they got many different keys to make many different sounds. But if you play it together, you do what? You make music. Understand? Grow the hell up. War time. Take over time. But that biggest war that's really going on the inside for the black nation. See, we got to kill all of that. But let me go on. Because the so-called Negro has been deceived and misled and become a victim of circumstance, of deception. He is today in the worst economic condition of North America. Unemployment is mounting, and he feels it most. He assists in reducing himself to his present insecure economic condition. You, the black man, listen. Elijah Muhammad said, You, the black man, are the only members of the human race that deliberately, you, the black man, you, black man, are the only members of the human race that deliberately walk past the place of business of one of your own kind, a black man, and spend your dollar with your natural enemy. The so-called American Negro has never in the history of America been known to boycott or criticize the white man as he does his own kind. He thus shows love for his enemy and hatred for his own kind. White man know that too. A true Muslim would never boycott the place of business of his fellow Muslim or black brother. Listen, Muslims, all across the board. The Sunnis, the Shiites, you brothers are Sunnis. Understand? Let's unite and take care of business so business can take care of us. It said, listen, a true Muslim is proud of the success of his black brothers and his black sisters. Understand? He recognized that their success is his success. He recognized the law is love. If one brother has a bowl of soup, you have a half a bowl of that soup. One for your brother and sister. What you want for yourself, black man. All this pretending got to go. Understand what I'm saying? Hell, I'm going to call it out. Say what you want about Basheer Muhammad, because your words don't bother me at all. I'm riding with the mob deep the best I can. You understand what I'm saying? It says, we are gods. But I ain't gonna be long with you. I'm damn near finished now. But we have fallen. We are admonished to arise, O God. The process of arising called in the scriptures. Resurrection is the process of awakening the spirit of God in us, our higher selves. That's what high level conversation trying to do for you. What is it trying to do for you? Let me run it back to you. The spirit of God in us, trying to resurrect in the process of awakening the spirit of God in us, our higher self, and becoming one with it. The process of resurrection was the purpose for which Master Farad Muhammad, the world king, came out of hiding and chose to dwell among his people. Oh yes. He deposited in the head of Honorable Elijah Muhammad the wisdom necessary to facilitate our resurrection. Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, the Father, Master Farad Muhammad, in his own kind, he wants to make you and me, in caps, not just believers, but gods. And whatever God sets up, he never fails it, brother. The Nation of Islam was set up by Allah, the Mahdi himself. How in the hell can we fail? Don't you understand what you into, black folks? Every one of you, according to what he has taught me, will be gods. Listen, young children, if you enter tonight, you ain't no nigger, negro, or none of the rest. You gods, young man, young sister. Listen, there is no doubt that we are really gods, but we lost our power and knowledge as shown in the parable of Jesus. Salt is good as long as it has saving power. And I remember that our people used to use the salt. They would get this certain type of salt, and they would buy meat and stuff. That back in the day, our folks bought hogs and cows, and what they would do, they had this cold, cool room. My grandmother and grandfather, I would see them salt that meat down. Understand? They'd hang it up and put it in the cool room and stuff. So whenever they ever wanted something off of it, they go and cut the meat, slice it up, whatever, and they take it and put it in water. Then they put it on the stove and cook the salt out. So you cook that salt out the meat. Understand? Salt is as good as long as it has saving power. When it no longer has saving power, it is not good for anything but to be thrown out and trampled under the people's feet. This is referring to us. They don't need us anymore. Listen, we had knowledge that will be powerful when we are restored to what we originally were as in past tense. But we have been robbed of power through depriving us of the knowledge of self. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all worried about what they're teaching in school. Well, hell, white man, black history is white history. To be honest about it, we landed over here in 1555, hell, that's your history. It really ain't our history. It's what you did to us. Understand? But Allah allowed it. Remember that. You are a big experiment, white man. You ain't even on the same genetic level as the original people on this planet. And you know that. You're a dying race. A race has a beginning and an ending. We are a nation. We have no beginning. We can't even bring in and record our history. No one was there in the beginning, and we have no ending. Time never was. When the black man was not. Allah Akbar. Allah has told me that he would like to restore you. You have lost everything of self. Now he wants to restore you back to self. He didn't come here just to show us who he was. He came here to show us who he was, who we are, and then to make us what? Rulers. To make us what? Rulers. Black man. You know, he had to decide to rule in the damn mode. It's right good a job he done on us. But there's some black men, I'm talking about that real black man. I ain't talking about the one we just named by color. I'm talking about the mind. The womb of the universe is in the mind of the original people. Understand? Take over time. We want to rule. The hell you talking about? And I ain't no damn integration. I want power. I want to rule. I want my children, my grandchildren to grow up in the mindset of a ruler, of true leadership. Want for your brother and sister what you want for yourself. Righteous, upright, humble, but highly, highly, highly dangerous. And fear nothing and no one but Allah himself. Walk through the valley of the shadow of death, if need be. Walk through the fire, like Meshach Shadrach, and come out of it, the belly of the beast. Seemingly, a great nation shall rise up out of the belly of the beast in the wilderness of North America. Take over time, black man, black woman, hell yeah. Because I know the science of the law of the words. That's why I keep saying it. Take over time. Eventually, it's going to permeate. And you're going to reflect back. Yeah, brother, man, take over time. Let's quit playing with this here. Understand what I'm saying? Listen. It says, the process by which one goes from a mortal God, listen, to an immortal man, living God, is much more involved than just memorizing lessons, listen, Muslims, or excelling at the final call sales. Listen, it requires years of discipline, self-control, where you get in charge of your lower self. When you learn, but if we use little techniques, how we stand on the square, right hand over the left at all times, signify God over the devil. You understand what I'm saying? We sit on the square. When you learn how to sit a certain way, when you're talking to the Shriners and the Masas, letting them know you're a civilized man, your thoughts are running on the straight path. You have to knowledge yourself and others, and you disciplined. You understand? You learn how to get up in the morning at a certain time. You learn how to control your diet. You learn how to eat at a certain time. You learn how to think 5 times before you even open your mouth. You understand what I'm saying, black folks? You learn how to have emotional intelligence. You dig what I'm saying? Black man, black woman. But let me move on just a little bit. He says self-denial Deny yourself of the things of this world that they shine in front of you. You understand what I'm saying? Like they did in the movie Shaka Sula. All you got to do is shine something in front of them. That's why they do the brothers and sisters in the entertainment business. They shine and hang a contract in front of them. Understand? And you know you got to decide I want things because you've been deprived all your damn life, living in the projects, in the hoods of America. Understandable to a degree. You understand? But I don't understand the fact that where you were signed off to sell your soul to the devil for things and you murdering your people. Drug dealers of America. Y'all got to go. Sounds like it is. Spiritual development, that's our problem. We have been spiritually developed to recognize the beast. Not that God in us. They're teaching us to pray to a mystery God. We don't have good spiritual health. We have to develop character development in the black nation. Morals and values and principles, loyalty, sincerity in the black nation. Honesty, no lying, robbing, stealing, and cheating in the black nation. Understand? Have respect for one another in the black nation. All predicated upon humility. I know some beautiful brothers. Brother Akbar was one of them, young soldier, straight soldier. I mean, straight soldier, didn't fear nothing. He had all the damn dope dealers in Oakland scared. All the so-called big timers too. They had the reputation. Akbar was going in, sticking them up, taking their dope, their money, and all of that. You dig? Humble brother, highly dangerous though. Understand? But you wouldn't even know it by talking to him. Highly, highly humble, spiritual brother. Women loved it. You know how to talk to him. He would advise them in the right manner. Sometimes you see women being stressed out and need, brothers take advantage of that. Not out, boy. Most of their parents loved Akbar because he would try to elevate the sister, not take advantage of her. That's that Islam. Islam supposed to raise you up, not take you down, black man. But let me get back to the requirements. He said, spiritual development, all predicated upon humility. In Egypt, listen, it took 42 years to achieve Summa Bonum, or godhood. Master Fraud Muhammad, the God of gods himself, studied how many years? 47 years. Understand what I'm saying? Let me correct that. He studied 42 years. He came to America by himself and brought the blueprint where the mortal gods living in the slums, lost in the white communities of America, can be raised to immortal men. Came by himself. Understand what I'm saying? He said he came to America by himself and brought the blueprint whereby the mortal gods living in the slums and lost in the white communities of America can be raised to immortal men. Some time ago, a brother emailed me asking an important question regarding my work to vindicate the teaching of the Muhammad Elijah Muhammad and show and prove that the black man is God. The brother asked, where is this taking us as a people is the question. Evolve. It says, will the knowledge of understanding the black man is God evolve us into God again? Because this question is so important, I will close with this response. Peace. That's what I'm saying, black folks. Take over time. Yeah, wrong with y'all. It said, It said first and foremost, knowledge of self. If black folk would just be self, our true self, and then the quality of life in our community would drastically improve. We trying to be like white folks. You got blue contact, blue wigs, all this old blonde hair stuff. Brothers running around here with dresses, their backs cut out, they got the chest like they got some breasts, and all this old type of stuff, man. Come on. Just to be famous, just to be in sport and play, just to be liked, just for a dollar. Most of the countries in the world now are really coming against the dollar. Kenyatta over there in Kenya told them, man, y'all stop using the dollar. The Chinese and the Russians are not buying oil with the American dollar no more. They're raining either. In Venezuela, they're doing the same thing. You understand? That's why they're trying to remove the digital currency so they can fully control your butt. It says, a God in whom the principles of righteousness are incarnated could never prey on the community in the way black men are doing today. If you knew you was God, black man, and you've been told now, especially you brothers in Chicago at the headquarters, y'all know who God is, but you still praying on your own people. You're still robbing and maiming, set tripping on your own people. But I ain't seen you ride down on the Chicago PD not one damn time. I ain't seen you ambush not one damn police, not one damn time. Gotta put out threats, but you ain't whipped about. But let your brother come through there on the wrong set, on the wrong block, with the wrong color on. You want to take him off the block immediately. Let me go on. A God in whom the principle of righteousness are incarnate could never prey on the community in the way black men, in the way we black men are wittingly and unwittingly preying on our community. The violence, the abuse of our wives and daughters and our women in general, the destruction of our mental facilities and bodies through harmful food and substance. Listen to something that came on the radio today. The brother was rapping, talking about the woman that disrespect him. He'll beat her down in front of her children and her family and all of the rest. Brother, you ain't gonna bust a damn grape. Remember, you gonna be making a damn song. You understand? You'll be like 6ix9ine. Get the hell slapped out of you. Make a little punk out of you. You understand? Ain't none of y'all standing on that. Because you're that damn dangerous, the damn hip-hop community would be dying left and right, bringing all that damn destruction into our community. You understand? You're just a damn tool and a fool for things you done sold out. Maybe you need to be taken out. I don't know for sure. Only how I know, brother. But anyway, he says, daughters, and let me catch up with destruction of our mental facilities and buying through harmful food and substance, all while the devil, the Caucasian, manipulates the whole thing in order to secure his permanent position as a world ruler. That's why I say it's so important now for us to start growing our own damn food. You understand? Let Bill Gates buy for all the damn land he wants to control the food that they gonna eat. We don't have to eat it. That's genetically modified food that's specifically geared to destroy the black man, woman, and child in America. Why do you think there's so much mental illness in America? Because the environment that they have created over this land is sick. It's stressing, it's depressing. It puts you in a box where you can't see no way out. The way you want to commit suicide, or you're highly depressed or highly traumatized. It's the environment of the rulership on this planet. And there's no peace, love, and happiness in the human family. Why? Those that's in charge of the community. It's the mind over the planet that's got to go. Black man, black woman. I'm riding with the Mahdi. Gotta go. Go outside of America and see the difference on the time you take off, the time you land in another land. You feel the vibrations. Totally different. The air is different. The way you feel amongst your people is different. Everybody's in harmony with nature. Ain't nobody suspicious of it, thinking you might do harm to them. Walk past the devil, you ain't got to worry about too many of them in your own land, grabbing their purse, looking at you suspicious. Understand what I'm saying? Hell no. Peace, love, and happiness. So we got to start putting it together. Because once we put it together here, we can go back home and develop so-called Africa into a world superpower, dominated and controlled by the original man. Then we put these white boys on notice that the game done changed, player. Now you're gonna have to change the numbers if you want these resources. You understand? You're not getting them for a little or nothing. We're not taking the short end on the percentage. We'll manufacture, produce, mine these products, learn how to manufacture and produce and bring them out the ground. They belong to us, now you got to do business with us. We ain't gonna give up all our land like they doing to the Chinese with the Chinese, because they playing it off between America and the Chinese, Russia's in there with the mercenaries. The Illuminati is in the so-called motherland, keeping up wars and division. So-called Al-Qaeda, so-called ISIS, moving into the heartland of the black nation in Africa, bringing in division, seeing one village and one set that don't get along. So they have perpetuated where they go to fighting, divide and conquer. See, all that got to come off the table. Understand? But y'all supposed to be Muslims. Okay? This is what's coming. We got a worldwide movement coming, black folks. Once we take America, and we shall take it. And I'm going to give you the breakdown on what's going to happen. I'll do that next week, maybe. Or sometime Allah inspired me to go a different way. Understand? It says, this teaching, the black man is God, must inspire to decide to be God. To be God requires a change in lifestyle. This was the reason Allah and the person of Master Prophet Muhammad came to make us gods. Oh yes. The lifestyle he requires us, the diet. The diet is first. The rules of conduct, etc. all have the purpose of putting us on the path to being God again. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, once he has made us God, we can leave him. We don't need him anymore. Allahu Akbar. It says, this is the point, brother. The knowledge of God, which is the knowledge of self, is prerequisite to a better lifestyle for our people, individually and collectively. What is more important to an individual on a day-to-day basis than the quality of his or her life? It is a true knowledge of self. God allows us to begin the process of truly improving our lives and the lives of our babies. I hope this helps, dear brother. I truly appreciate the question. True is love. Allahu Akbar. I ain't gonna hold you long, but I just dropped this out there and tell you the way it's getting ready to go down. Y'all ain't gonna be allowed to run ramshot over our community with the so-called passive men. Y'all too damn passive. Then you get a certain age, you want to call on God. But God talk about love, but God ain't know the damn thing God talking about. If you read and study the Bible like y'all say you do, y'all just use the part that don't require a lot of you. You understand what I'm saying? Too damn passive. Black man, you too damn passive. You understand? You ain't never fully challenged this white man. Y'all want to protest and march? You ain't never boycotted not now one white corporation. Have you? You ain't shut down nothing. There ain't been no tit for tat on nothing. White man police force are getting worse and worse. They have more atrocities than ever before. But did you vote? Yeah, you did. To get rid of that cracker. He right back on the scene. Highly manipulated. Understand what I'm saying? But we still dying. We still on the bottom. We still keeping hope alive. We still talking about the music that our people putting out. Understand? We're still talking about the body count that our people are perpetuating on one another. We're the only people on the planet to allow self-hatred in our music to be projected into our community. The Chinese don't allow that. The Jew boy don't allow that, do they? You don't hear them doing none of that stuff. But in the black nation, that means you've been compromised. That means your mind has been conditioned to hate self and kind. Can't you see that, black folks? Understand? There's a solution to that. Black man, you have to help solve that damn problem. Honorable Mama says on the black man. He didn't say the black woman, he said the black man. Because the black woman is waiting on the black man to do his job, to take on his responsibility. Yeah, she right there with us. I talked to her, that's what they be telling me. I said the black man got to put something on the ground. Understand? She said, well, that's what makes the black woman so frustrated. Because she can't see nothing. You understand? How the hell she gonna be your helpmate? You ain't doing a damn thing that you need some help in. Hell, y'all out there with your little rap brother, with your little sisters, half naked, acting like a damn fool. Well, y'all out in public. Little brother ended up shooting the sister in the foot. What the hell you need a gun for? They got your butt locked up right now, probably in segregation, so don't want nobody to mess with you. They be done turn you into a woman. Understand? What I'm saying, black man, no, take over time. The code should be where you ain't allowed to sell the black nation out. You have to show your loyalty to the black nation. Set up that black protocol. Yeah, we got to get highly dangerous, highly intelligent. Understand what I'm saying? Be like Jimmy Hoffa. They're still looking for that cracker. Understand? They ain't found that cracker yet. Like see it. That's where you're gonna have to go down in our community. Understand what I'm saying? For you disruptive ones that won't heed the call, that trumpet is blowing and you won't heed the call, and you think you sitting so high that you can't be touched, the hell with that. Touch it from the bottom to the top of your damn head. Not gonna allow you to do that anymore. You young soldiers out there, train hard. Stay physically fit, mentally sharp. Soldiers out there. Some of you brothers that got that knowledge, you might be not be physically fit, but you got the knowledge in your head to show them young soldiers the way to go. Because you already been trained up. You know exactly what to do, when to do it, where to do it, and how to do it. Understand? Put it in your families. Teach them. Teach them about the world that they're going to have to face when they go out your door. Quit making everything in the home hunky-dory. You understand what I'm trying to say? Present an environment, let them know this is what you're going to have to deal with, and this is how you're going to have to respond, son or daughter. You understand? It's takeover time. It's complete takeover. Come take over yourself first. And let's look our enemy in the eye. Say, we're here to take over. Look up, we sitting at your table. And if we don't want to sit at your table, we build our own table. Understand what I'm saying? Black folks. And then we protect and support those that out here trying and striving to lead our people in the right direction. Those are the ones that should be protected. All them Hollywood Negroes that out there get caught up. Everybody, supporting them, feeling bad. I don't feel bad for you, but hell, at all. You should have had enough damn sense not to be out there flossing with all them damn white girls, brother. You understand? You should have had one of them beautiful black Asiatic black women next to you, brother. You go out there and get your blonde hair and blue eye, and everybody want to feel sorry for you when she accuses you of something. Crying all on social media. You understand? Because you done got caught up with that blonde hair, blue eye. Like Muhammad say, the devil will use the woman to bring the divine man, and that's exactly the game you playing, black folks. Take your little funky butt on back home to your own. Every time you die, all that money go to the white woman. You's a damn fool, brother, sister. I'm sitting down there at Jack London Square. I'm sitting there at a little spot, and I'm just watching the floor. I seen more sisters with white men, happy than 4 feet-outs, holding hands, big old ugly crack on top of that. Understand? You know what I'm saying? I said, damn. And I seen the brothers over there sitting with the white girl. Understand? Thinking they own something. I said, that's not really representative of the black nation to me at all. Understand? Lost and turned out. But you're going to be destroyed because the white man trying to hide his seed in the black nation. Don't you know? I'm going to finish this up. Don't you know, black folks? Don't you know you the only people on this planet that can reproduce themselves with anybody? You have a child with the Chinese, they're going to come out black. You can have a child with the Indian, they're going to come out with black features. You can have a child with the white man or the white woman, but they're still going to come out black in some type of capacity where you can reproduce yourself. The white man can only produce a white. Mexican only produce what? Mexican. The mixed ones. You understand? Recognize who you are, black man. But black man, we got to take this over. Muslims, we got to do more. You understand? I think it's wrong to have a man such as a great Minister Louis Farrakhan, and y'all sitting on your behinds. Understand? Got thousands of people in your collective, and they ain't putting forth a damn thing, waiting on instructions from the minister. But I told you what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. He said, you got this knowledge. Now use it. Understand? I'm through with it. So thank you, people, for coming in, tuning in. You know, I try to be consistent because consistency is power, but like I say, sometimes things are not in my control. Understand? But, you know, I pray everything get a little better so I can be consistent because I know the power of consistency. You know, I always like being in time and on time. You understand what I'm saying? Some people like showing up when they want to. And all these old types of things. Being disciplined to get on a highly supreme diet. Learn how to practice or how to eat to live so you can get that mind flowing, that mind power flowing in the proper direction where you can get in control of your emotions and your feelings and create a vibration that will draw things to you of good. Learn how to pray properly. Use your imagination. Teach your children to use their imagination. Understand? Pray. Try projecting that prayer within. Try sending it to here. Just try it and get the results that you need. Take over time. I say Muhammad. Oh yeah. I say Muhammad. I say Muhammad's got the devil on the run. That's right. Run, devil, run. 2, 3, 4. Take over time, black man. Kill the devil. Stand on the inside first. We're not aggressors. But if you come into our community with that plan that y'all got, we're going to run your butt back out of there. Understand that before you get home, somebody will be at your front door and your back door. Allah Akbar. Good night, black man, black woman, child. Take over time.